Top 10 Animated Films of All Time.
The animated film genre was effectively launched in 1937. While there were feature-length animated films released before Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, it was this first Disney classic that properly launched the genre to the Western world. This list of top 10 animated films compiles from around the world.
Top 10. How to Train Your Dragon.
The story takes place in a mythical Viking world where a young Viking teenager named Hiccup aspires to follow his tribe's tradition of becoming a dragon's lair. After finally capturing his first dragon, and with his chance at finally gaining the tribe's acceptance, he finds that he no longer has the desire to kill it and instead befriends it.
Top 9. The Incredibles.
The Incredibles is a 2004 American computer-animated action comedy superhero film written and directed by Brad Bird, released by Walt Disney Pictures. The story follows a family of superheroes living a quiet suburban life, forced to hide their powers.
Top 8. Wall-E.
The story follows a robot named Wall-E, who was designed to clean up a waste-covered Earth far in the future. He falls in love with another robot named Eve, who also has a program task, and follows her into outer space on an adventure that changes the destiny of both his kind and humanity.
Top 7. The Triplets of Belleville.
The film is Traumat's first feature film and was an international co-production between companies in France, the United Kingdom, Belgium, and Canada. It tells the story of Madame Souza, an elderly woman who goes on a quest to rescue her grandson Champion, a Tour de France cyclist, who has been kidnapped by the French mafia for gambling purposes and taken to the city of Belleville.
Top 6. Monsters, Incorporated.
Monsters, Incorporated is a 2001 American computer-animated comedy film directed by Pete Docter, released by Walt Disney Pictures, and produced by Pixar Animation Studios. Monsters generate their city's power by scaring children, but they are terribly afraid themselves of being contaminated by children. So when one enters Monstropolis, Sully finds his world disrupted.
Top 5. Princess Mononoke.
The story concentrates on involvement of the outsider Ashitaka in the struggle between the supernatural guardians of a forest and the humans of the Iron Town who consume its resources. There can be no clear victory, and the hope is that the relationship between humans and nature can be cyclical.
Top 4. Beauty and the Beast.
It tells the story of a handsome prince who is transformed into a hideous beast as punishment for his selfish actions. To become human again, the beast must earn the love of a beautiful young woman that he imprisons in his castle, lest he remain a beast forever.
Top 3. Toy Story.
Toy Story is a 1995 American computer-animated family buddy comedy film produced by Pixar and directed by John Lasseter. Distributed by Walt Disney Pictures. Toy Story was the first feature-length computer-animated film and the first film produced by Pixar.
Top 2. The Lion King.
An American animated epic musical drama film produced by Walt Disney Feature Animation and released by Walt Disney Pictures. The story takes place in a kingdom of anthropomorphic lions in Africa, and was influenced by the biblical tales of Joseph and Moses, and the William Shakespeare plays Hamlet and Macbeth.
Top 1. Spirited Away.
Spirited Away is the most successful Japanese film of all time, with box office receipts totaling nearly $275 million. After her parents are transformed into pigs by the witch Yubaba, Chihiro takes a job working in Yubaba's bathhouse to find a way to free herself and her parents and escape to the human world.
Share the video and subscribe to the channel.